Hey guys, we're back for another Terraria episode. I'm hoping that today will be the day that we go after the Eye of Cthulhu, because I mean, we're pretty much kitted out now. If you remember at the end of the last episode, I was gonna build a house for the arms dealer, and then I got jumped by a bunch of goblins. So I'm gonna build that arms dealer's house right now, and I'll cut back in. I know it's kind of an early cut, but yeah. Alright, it looks like it's about to be day, so I'm gonna cut back in here. So, over the night, I did a little bit of unblocking on these NPC houses. Well, I only unblocked one block, but, I built two extra NPC houses off to the side there. You can see that. The reason I built two NPC houses is because I need one of them to be the, arms dealer, but I also need another NPC that's going to be, well, I'm assuming that I'm going to get the nurse before the arms dealer, because I have the requirement for the nurse to move in. And since I need the arms dealer, I need to make as many houses are necessary to get the arms dealer to move in. So if the arms dealer doesn't move in these next two houses, I'll end up having to make a third house. Actually, realizing that, I'm gonna put these bombs out of my inventory because if you have bombs in your inventory, you can get a demo man to move in. But I don't want the demo man. I want the arms dealer because I need bullets. I mean, more bombs is useful and all, but I need more bullets first because my best weapon is bulletless. So since we're pretty much just waiting right now for the arms dealer to move in, and it's not even quite day yet, I think I'm going to start working on getting potions sorted. So oh, it just turned out. I'll work on that, and then I'll cut back in once I figure out which potions I want to make. Alright, I took a little quick trip to the wiki, and I figured out that probably the potions I'm going to be using will be regen, iron, swift, and then some sort of food. So here's my food. But we already have swift and iron skin actually, so all we need is regen. I'm pretty sure regen is pretty easy to make. Regen is what are the ingredients for regen? I'm scrolling around the wiki right now. I'll just check in game. I was pretty sure actually it's a day bloom and a mushroom, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'll look at that. Probably gonna sell these recall potions too. We need to get sand for bottles right now, because I don't have any bottles to make a potion. Oh, never mind. Okay. Everything else is fine. Well, I need to place one bottle so I can even craft a potion. You can't craft any potions until you have a bottle placed on your workbench. I need some water in them too. Okay. There's some water by that crimson pond over there. I'll head over. Oh, right. I do also want a magluminescence. So I might go caving again today, so I can try and get the Goblin Tinkerer and Magluminescence materials, especially since I have a gold pickaxe now. If you notice, I was actually mining way faster now because just the gold pickaxe is much better than the copper one. So yeah, I'm gonna fill these bottles with water now, so I can make a bunch of potions. 50 will probably be more than I'll ever need for this entire run, actually. So, yeah. Can I craft regen? Yeah, I can. Okay. I remember the recipe for regen. That's kind of neat. So these 4 potions will be all I'll need for the Eye of Cthulhu. I mean, it's probably overkill to be even using potions at all, but... And I just quick stacked them all away. Oh, I already had regen. Oops. I'll star these so I don't accidentally quick stack them again. Any other foods? No, I don't. Okay. So, for some reason none of the NPCs have moved in. I'm kind of surprised because normally they would have moved in by this point of the day. Those are viable houses, so I'm like 99% certain, yeah, that I should see an NPC any moment now. Well, yeah, I'll probably head back down the jungle cave right about now, so I'll see you guys, oh, there's the nurse, I'll see you guys in a sec. Oh, hey, the arms dealer arrived. Well, I'm just about to reach the cave now, so, I will do the caving, but now I know when I get back I can have a nice weapon waiting for me, or at least bullets for my nice weapon. Put on my mining helmet so I can actually see. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be traveling down this cave and I'll cut back in once I find something interesting again. Alright, so this right there is the Crimtane that I made a note of last time, so, now that I have a gold pickaxe, I actually can mine this, so I'll quickly mine this out. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the bombs back in my inventory. That's kind of unfortunate, but I will be continuing this mining expedition without them. I remember I didn't actually fully explore this minecart track, so I'll head to the end of this thing. See what's out here. Oh, we're granite past the jungle. You notice there's more gold there. I actually do want to get that gold, even though I have full gold armor and a gold pick. I want more gold, actually, because I need to... What is it? I want to make a golden clock, because the clock accessory is just a really nice one to have. Oh, I forgot. I don't have rocket boots. Okay. Oh yeah, another thing we're going to need down here is I'm going to try and... I'm hoping that we'll find the Goblin Tinkerer today, because the Goblin Tinkerer sells some really useful stuff. Since I've got a lot of gold, I can pretty much just... I mean, in my piggy bank I have a lot of gold. I'll pretty much just be able to instantly buy everything I need. Oh, I bet that cave links up to, this entrance. Oh, slime is falling. Okay, so when I get back to the surface, we're actually going to be fighting our first boss, so that's interesting. So, slime is falling from the sky means that there's a slime rain event, and then slime rain ends with the king slime, which is technically the first boss you're supposed to fight. So I guess we're doing this in order, which is kind of nice. But, for now I am completely ignoring it, because I want to get more gold and stuff, because I don't want to just waste this trip down to the jungle. I'm not seeing anything good up here, so I'll head back around to that minecart track. I want to kill this, or at least knock it far enough away that it won't be an issue while I'm mining the gold. That's one of the annoying things about bats. Since they can fly, they're always an issue. You just have to get rid of them before you can do any mining. So that crawdad is back too. Well, so if I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm gonna try and not cut out during the mining so much this episode. I would like to explore the granite, but frankly I don't have time because I gotta do a bit of exploring just so I don't end up wasting this trip before I have to go back. Because I do have to go back relatively soon in order to make sure that I can actually do the slime rain event. If you don't kill enough slimes and it doesn't spawn the boss, then that'd be quite a waste. Another boomstick. Okay. Deadly, nasty. This one's better. I see bigger damage number. That means automatically better. Let's see. Oh, I definitely should have been on this minecart earlier, but I'm alive, I guess. Oh, did I just waste a good healing potion? Oh, okay. I'll try and not heal for the rest of this jungle expedition so that I will have healing potions left over for the, boss fight. Okay, I'm digging down here because I see there's a jungle tree and I want to get this chest. I'm still looking through these chests because I want a Staff of Regrowth. Oh, there's a dude right there. But I want a Staff of Regrowth and an Anklet of the Wind. The Staff of Regrowth is useful for potion farming and also just my favorite axe. But the Anklet of the Wind is going to be useful for making some good boots later. Another boomstick. It's just been... Wait, it's been only boomsticks and then one feral claw. That's kind of crazy. Alright. So, looks like we've seen everything there was to see on that minecart track except for the granite biome. I'm actually getting kind of nervous that we're going to run out of time for that King Slime event, so I'm going to mirror home and then just do that right now. I'm going to have to build a arena on the fly, so I guess I'm going to be doing combat plus... Oh, right, since it's an event, I should block in my NPCs. I'm going to go about this. So... Can the guy just get in the house? Okay. Good enough for now. The arms dealer is behaving at least. I'm gonna quickly buy some bullets though, so bullets, lots and lots of bullets. A couple hundred should be enough. And then, yeah. Good. I'm gonna close these NPCs in now. So yeah, now we've got safe NPCs, I can pretty much just fight however I want. Since I've got bullets, I'm just gonna switch to this as my main weapon. I don't even need the boomerang anymore. Tungsten, huh. Kind of interesting how you can get, like, the ores that aren't from your world out of the slimes. It kind of implies that the slimes are coming from a place that aren't your world, which is, frankly, quite interesting. I need a King Slime Arena. I'm thinking, honestly, of just fighting him on top of the houses. Ordinarily, I would like to build a bigger arena, though. I do remember I had a couple extra potions. I think I'll take a regen potion. Wait, how did the guy get out? Okay. I'll block this door and hope the guide walks back in. I have no idea how the guy got out of that house. Okay, so he's back in his house. I can seal this off now. So, I should be good to go in terms of combat. So, I guess I'll start working on the arena, actually. So, in case you haven't played Terraria before, which I kind of doubt you haven't if you're watching this. But if you haven't played Terraria before, you make an arena by, you put a campfire, you put a sunflower, and then you build a couple of rows of platforms. The platforms are useful because you can drop through them freely, so they're basically your vertical mobility. And then you need stuff like Hermes boots and grapple hooks for horizontal mobility. I'm probably going to chop down a couple of these trees so I can get some space to actually build the arena here. Since I got a cloud in a bottle, I can make these platforms relatively spread apart. So I'm going to try and keep them spread out so I have solid mobility. Plus, the king slime can't fly. It must be standing on a platform. So the less platforms, the better, actually. I do, of course, want platforms to be able to like walk myself, but I want to make sure that the king slime doesn't have all that much mobility. In order for that to happen, I should probably make sure that it's like there aren't too many levels for it to get around on. Oh, a living wood wand. That's absolutely garbage. It does nothing for me except for sell for a couple coins. I'm probably going to chop the next 4 trees over here. I think that after I chop those trees, it'll be enough room for me to build like a pretty solid arena. Oh, we got another lemon. Okay. Since I've got so many food items, I'm probably going to actually use one of my food items when I'm fighting the king slime as well. I'll bop these slimes, and then I will keep chopping. Okay, so I'm hoping that we can get a banner sometime soon, because the banners, when you're standing near a banner of an enemy, the enemy takes more damage and deals less damage. So if I can get some slime banners, that'll make this event much easier. Banners are really helpful in events. Okay, so that should be enough tree chopping for now. I'm going to start clearing out these slimes again, because they're getting kind of annoying. And all gone. So yeah, okay. So this will be my, probably also where I fight the Eye of Cthulhu. The King Slime and the Eye you can usually fight in the same arena. Okay, so I'll probably build the... Oh, I've got quite some height. I'm gonna build the platform up here because this is high enough that slimes can't jump to get to me, but low enough that I can still get up there reasonably. I do need both my jump and my double jump, but it should probably be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on building this out, and then probably gonna make one more layer higher than this, just to make sure that I absolutely have like no mobility issues. And then there's kind of like a sweaty thing that you can do with platforms. I'll do a couple of those just in case, but odds are I won't even bother using them because I'm not that good at Terraria. Yeah, platforms, 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 platforms. I'll build up another layer here. I bet that 2 rows is enough. This is probably fine. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna build across again so I have my second platform layer, and then I'll work on getting those vertical platforms in. So the sweaty thing I was talking about a second ago is called the vertical platforms. So what they are is like you place platforms like this, and then when you're far away you can grapple to them, because the grapple puts you instantly at top speed. So as long as you can grapple to a platform, you're always able to get to top speed. Plus, you can't take any knockback while you're in a grapple, which means that if you're like getting juggled around by a bajillion enemies, you can grapple out of it. So just effective use of the grappling hook is pretty much your entire early game strategy. Okay, so I'll probably put one more on this middle area here, and then that will be it for the arena. Like that? Okay. I don't really need those last 2. I'll finish it off. It's gonna annoy me later if I don't. So, yeah. I should probably get in some torches here since it's about to be nighttime too. I might wall off the edge too because I don't want any enemies disturbing the fight. So I hope I'm not taking too long building this arena. I do want to make sure that I can actually fight the King Slime. So I'll build a basic wall right here. The slimes are annoying. Oop. And then I'll put in one more tier of this wall. Okay. So, torches, torches, torches. I'll put, like, I don't know, a couple? A couple is a reasonable amount. Oh, I'm probably taking damage because I don't have my gold helmet on. Okay. I'll put one down here and then one more on the other side. Okay. So, last things I need for this arena are going to be a campfire and a sunflower. Sunflower is useful because it decreases spawn rates and it also increases your move speed. Move speed is a very underrated stat in my opinion in Terraria because, a lot of the time, you end up, well, of course, you end up taking hits because you weren't fast enough to dodge them. So as long as your eyes are open, you should always be able to dodge something if you have the right amount of movement speed. So I like having lots of movement speed. Oh, there's our blue slime banner, so that will be very helpful for the rest of this event. I'm expecting that we'll get the green slime banner next because that's the next most common type of slime, but it does take noticeably longer. In expert mode worlds, blue slimes are the most common instead of green, by the way. I don't know if like someone's playing in classic and they're just noticing that, but yeah. 477 bullets. I think I'm fine on bullet front, so yeah, okay, that's fine. We can place in this campfire. This can be like the middle light, and then a sunflower. So yeah, this is the arena setup. This should be more than enough. This is kind of overkill for the king slime. Oh, watch me lose anyway. So yeah, and that's fine now. So since I'm kind of just stomping these slimes, I'll cut back in. I'll cut out and then cut in once I spawn the king slime. There's the green slime banner. That's pretty useful too. I'll place that up right now. If you notice in my inventory, I have some pink slime here, pink gel. That's because I killed a rare pink slime. Every once in a while, you'll find a pink slime. They're way tankier, smaller, take extra knockback, but since they're smaller and tankier, they're ultimately harder to kill. Pink gel is pretty useless, but at least the pinkies drop extra gold, which is pretty nice. Oh, there we go. King Slime has spawned, so I'll check the map to see where he is, all the way up there. The King Slime can teleport, just like that, so I was just waiting for him to teleport to me in the arena. I don't have to go out to find him. Since this is expert mode, we should be seeing some spiked blue slimes. Spiked slimes are always a nuisance to deal with because they actually shoot projectiles, so you can't just stay away from them. You notice I'm kind of trashing this boss, so it looks like I won't be needing any potions here. I was thinking of waiting a little bit to see if I needed the potions, but clearly I do not. Looks like we actually have this arena at a perfect height so it won't teleport onto me. So you notice it's teleporting, but it's teleporting to the ground instead of directly on top of me, which makes it considerably easier to fight. And it's practically already dead. In case you have never fought the King Slime before, so what it does is it starts off ginormous and it hops slowly, but as it takes more damage, it will grow smaller and jump faster. It might do more damage too, I don't remember. But regardless, it's not that hard. It's the first boss of the game, so it can't be too hard. Also, we got a treasure bag there. Treasure bags are exclusive to Master and Expert mode. We're in Expert mode right now, if you couldn't tell. But the treasure bags will drop special loot that's Expert mode and above. That's why Expert mode is my favorite mode, by the way. It's not just because easy mode is too easy. I mean, normal mode is too easy. I call it easy mode. But it's also because in expert mode, those items are really handy to have. Specifically, the Shield of Cthulhu. Like, the item that we get out of the Cthulhu treasure bag is going to be absurdly useful. It's kind of crazy how useful it is. Oh, dang. Yeah, that is why I like having chests sorted. So you notice there, I click the quick stack button, and then my entire inventory just goes away completely. So look, we got useless, grappling hook, useless, and this is kind of useful, but not right now. Well, I'll probably use it, but later. So I'll put this in the accessories chest. I'm gonna sell the things I don't need though, so I'll get on that. Once I unlock circuitry, usually what I'll do is I actually have like permanently these blocks in front of the doors, and then I'll have like a raid switch where I can turn on a switch and that'll make the blocks solid so that the NPCs can't go out. It's kind of a neat little thing. I don't really use circuitry all that often, but the rare times that I do, I think that it's kind of neat. Honey dispenser. I'm gonna sell this honey dispenser because it's pretty garbage. I'll sort my inventory just so I can see the things I can sell. I don't need a second blue slime banner, so all this is sell, this is all keep, so potions. I counted a lemon as a potion because it's a food item. I'm actually going to drink these teleportation potions right now. Teleportation potions, they're pretty useless, honestly. I just like them because they put you somewhere random, so I'll just take one. Wow. And what do you know, where am I? I am somewhere. So yeah, I'll put on my mining helmet so I can actually see again. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna actually use my boomerang a bit more because I don't want to waste any bullets. I know that I have functionally infinite bullets, but I still don't want to waste them. So yeah, that's just kind of the way that I am. You know how everyone likes to save their power-ups for forever? That's me with Terraria bullets. That's actually why I almost never play Ranger, because in Terraria I just hate the concept of wasting bullets, even when it's so easy to get more. Alright, so I'll quickly explore this little area here. This is a neat little biome. This is a glowing grass biome. It's, I I mean, it's a place. There's nothing really special about it. It looks cool. I'm hoping that I can actually find a shimmer here because we're pretty close to where the shimmer should be. If I find a shimmer, I'm going to be extraordinarily lucky. But I couldn't really ask for that, honestly. I'll explore this cave a bit more just to see if there is a shimmer nearby. So the shimmer is, well, it's an underground place, and in the underground place you can find, like what is it? A liquid. It's white, it glows, it's very glowy, it's very useful. You can transmutate items. Oh, I still don't have bombs in my inventory, that sucks. I'm gonna mine this crimtane. I need as much crimtane as I can, because I want to get, that magnoluminescence, and that's gonna cost me a couple crimtane bars. I see some more crimtane over there, so I'm gonna mine over to it. I'll see you guys in a sec once I get there. Alright, we're just about to hit the crimtane right now. It looks like this cave goes over farther than I thought, so I'm gonna continue exploring just in case I can find the shimmer. The reason why I know I'm near the shimmer is because we're underneath the ocean, and we're on the side of the world is the jungle. That's the two requirements for the shimmer to spawn, though it can really be pretty much anywhere between hell and the surface. Oh, this is amethyst? Not amethyst, this is topaz. I'm gonna need topaz for that magnoluminescence, so I'll mine this. I know that this is more than enough. I saw some topaz earlier, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't enough, so I decided to just ignore it, which was kind of dumb of me, honestly, but this is more than enough, so it makes up for my mistake, I guess. I'll mine this without auto mine. Okay, so, seeing shimmer anywhere? There's a bajillion piranhas around here. The cobwebs are pretty useless now, because I already have a bed, and I'm not going to be going yo-yos this run, so I won't need any silk either. Okay, so it looks like we've reached the end of the cave, and there was no shimmer, so that's fine. I will one last ditch effort attempt to find shimmer. No, okay. So yeah, I'll hit that second teleportation motion and see where it takes me. Right in the middle of the crimson. This is pretty garbage actually. So I still can't mine these blocks, by the way, even with a gold pickaxe. You need a nightmare pickaxe to mine that, and that's with the crimson ore, the crimtane ore. So I will actually do a bit of crafting right now. So now that I have those crimtane bars, I can craft a couple of them. That actually might already be enough. I'll take a look. By the way, there's like a slime over here. You can get pet slimes in this game, and the first one that you can get is by killing the king slime. So yeah, that's how I have that. I'll need 12? Okay. So I need 5, 15. I think I already had some crimtane though. I did not have crimtane, so I need 15 more crimtane ore, which is a little unfortunate, but it should be fine. You know, this might be a good time to use my gravitation pots too, because, so up above, oh wait, I remember, there was like a sky island somewhere. Where was it? It was out here, I believe. I saw an indicator of a sky island somewhere, but, whatever. So yeah, another just generally standard early game thing that people do is you take a gravitation pot, you go upside down, and you just start exploring your world. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait to get to near the top of the world, like hit space, and then I'm gonna start moving to the side. So you can tell that I'm in space, because of course it's dark. But you can see on the map there, I hit the top of the world. So since I'm at the top of the world, there's no point in continuing to go up. So now I'll just start going to the side. Since I am going to the side now, I'll be exploring like vast swaths of area. So I'll be able to see like if there are any flying islands around. And since the flying islands have like pretty solid loot on them, I am pretty hopeful that I can find some good stuff here. I'm hoping for a Star Fury. Yeah, I'm hoping for a Star Fury or a Lucky Horseshoe. The Lucky Horseshoe is absurdly useful because it stops all fall damage, and that's just extremely convenient. These harpies will be kind of a menace, but I do have a gun now, so this should be fine. I found a flying island out here now, so I'm gonna like navigate my way over. This is not a water island. This is a regular island, which is pretty nice. Oh wait, have I already been here? The door is gone for some reason. I was in the trash slot. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on flying now. So we got a celestial magnet, by the way. That's useful for mages, but I am not a mage, so it is useless to me. Also, I'm never really going to be going mage at any stage of this run. I don't know if mage is like particularly good for a specific boss, but in my opinion, there is no, well, in my very limited knowledge. There is no boss that Mage is the absolute best for. Like, the Wall of Flesh is Hellwing Bow Archer. The mechs are usually Daedalus Bow or Onyx Blaster, so Ranger again. For the bosses between the mechs and the end game, actually, I would probably go with Melee, because Melee just has really good weapons like Terrorblade. Terrorblade's an absurdly strong sword. We've only got 50 seconds left on this Grav Pot. We got another balloon. That's kind of useless. By the way, if you hit Tab on your keyboard, you can change the settings of your map. That's how I have this like background map on. This background map is pretty useful because it lets you zoom out much farther than if you're, well, not much farther, but it allows you to zoom out quite a bit, and you can see it at a glance. I'm keeping track of this 28 seconds left on this Grav Pot, so I'll be ready to drink another one soon. You notice here that I'm kind of wonky in the way that I go about exploring the islands, because I'm leaving like these big triangles unexplored, but the odds that there's an island in those are pretty low, and well, usually if there is an island in them, I can see like a water trail coming off of it. Drink another potion right now because there's that 1 second left, and keep on moving. I'm gonna try zooming out on the minimap here so I don't have to like see that background noise. Oh, okay, I almost didn't react to that. That was scary. That's a lot of tungsten. Too bad I don't need tungsten. Are we getting anything? Oh, there we go. So that's the lucky horseshoe. This is extremely useful. I'm gonna take off my shackle for that. I want this gold too. Yeah, okay. I was looking at my inventory to see if I had like all the gold that I needed already, but it looks like I don't know yet, so I'll just mine it anyway. So yeah, I'll cut back in once I'm in the sky again. Alright, we're on the road again. So, well, I mean, it is pretty much just the same process. I'm just going to be holding W, I'm going to be holding A, and then hitting W every once in a while to change my gravity. Oh, there's another island out here, but this is a water island, which is pretty useless. The water islands are designed for sky fishing, but, well, I was never really a fan of fishing in Terraria. It's too slow paced. I mean, like, I like the mining, I like playing Terraria at a slow pace, but even for me, fishing is too slow paced. Oh, there's a pet slime over there. So if you shoot that balloon, come on. Where's it? There it is. So if you shoot that balloon out of the sky, then you can get another pet, but it looks like my gun is horribly inaccurate right now, and it's moving just barely faster than I am, so I guess I have to let it go, which is kind of sad. But, well, I'll keep on moving. So, since we have 4 grav pots, I actually have enough to explore this entire world, so that's going to get kind of repetitive, so I'll cut back in if I find anything useful. Alright, we hit the edge of the world, so I'm going to mirror back home right now, and then I'll start exploring the other half. Oh, and we already found one, that's pretty quick. I actually thought that they were supposed to spawn farther out. I was very surprised to see one so soon. Oh, here, there's a picky slime here. So, this is what they look like. They're tiny, they take huge knockback from everything. I'm trying to knock it into the island because since it takes so much knockback, if I shoot it towards the edge, it's gonna go flying off the edge and I'm never gonna see it again, and I want that money. 5 gold. Oh, and there's a Star Fury, so that's actually pretty much everything I could need off of these Skylands. I will keep exploring just in case I get absurdly lucky and find Harpy Wings, but, odds are I won't. By the way, Harpy Wings. So, wings in Terraria are really good. They combine the effect of Lucky Horseshoe and kind of rocket boots. So wings, well, of course you can fly, but while you have wings equipped, you can also never take fall damage, which means that they serve a 2-in-1 kind of. So wings are the ultimate movement accessory. Of course, you're going to want boots for the horizontal movement, but wings are your go-to for vertical movement. So yeah, I'll cut back in if I see anything interesting. Oh, we found another. Oh, we found another useless one. Great. Okay. Well, I'll just keep on moving. Oh, we found another useless one. You can see it just barely on the map over there. You know, actually, I think that maybe since this is a series, I'll try and 100% this world, where I get all of the angler quests. Oh, forgot to drink another potion. I'll try and 100% this world where I get all the angler quests done and do like all the events, max out every class. I think that'd be kind of a neat thing. Maybe. If it gets boring, I'll just not. But I'll operate as though I'm going to do that for now. I'll zoom out the minimap again. I don't. Oh, it's already zoomed out. Huh, I'll do this. Wait. Okay. I guess I was wrong. The minimap can actually zoom out farther than this can. Oh, okay. Almost didn't react again. Actually, I'm not even sure if you can take fall damage with... Oh, I have the lucky horseshoe on. I don't have to react at all. Okay. Harpy wings. That's useless. Okay. I mean, I'll sell it, but I won't need it. The archery potion is useful enough that I will take it now, because, so the archery potion, well, it buffs your archery damage, but it buffs your archery damage by like a surprising amount. 10% is a pretty solid number. So, since we're going to be doing Archer for, I think it's the Wall of Flesh, we're going to be going Archer for, the Archery Potion will be useful once we get there. You can see on the map I've already explored one of the floating islands. I don't know if you guys remember the episode, I do, but there are like a couple of tells that you can see that will like essentially tell you that there's a flying island somewhere, and so I used that and I found the flying island. But for now, it looks like we're just going to keep on moving. There's 2 more minutes left of this potion, so I'm moving a little bit faster horizontally. That's kind of a neat little trick you can do. If you have Hermes boots or some sort of movement speed accessory, and you get like the Hermes speed, if you jump into the air, you keep your Hermes speed. So it's considering me as though I have Hermes speed right now, even though I haven't touched the ground in forever. So I am moving way faster than I was earlier. The Star Fury, I'm not sure if the Star Fury is my best weapon right now because, well, first of all, it's got a pretty bad modifier, but it does really good damage, but I'm not the greatest at hitting those stars, actually. So I'm not entirely sure if I should swap off of my boomstick for it. Alright, we hit the edge of the world. Honestly, I'm just going to mirror back. The odds that there's a flying island in what's left of the world is very slim. Like you can see, we already got quite a number of flying islands. We got pretty much everything I could ask for. So I think I'll just be satisfied with that. Oh, I can make a mana crystal, that's nice. 140? I believe 200 is the max mana. I'll grab this gold right now so I can try and make some gold bars. What I want is, I think I already mentioned this, I want a gold watch so I can see the time. Because, so before what I've been doing is I kind of just hope that I know what time it is. What I've been doing is I've been setting out like a sacrificial fallen star, and then once it becomes daytime, the fallen star dies, and then I can go, ah, yes, now it is day. But I don't really want to sacrifice a fallen star like that every night, so I'm trying to make a watch so I can see the exact time of day. So, I need to craft a table. A table is a crafting station, by the way. But now that I have a watch, even if it's just in my inventory, I can see the exact time. So once it becomes 7:30 p.m., the game will consider it nighttime. I will start my inventory right now and be back in a second. Alright, I just organized all my stuff. I sold a couple items I didn't need anymore. I just remembered that since since I'm planning to try maxing out every class, I'm gonna keep that Celestial Magnet, because I'm gonna be needing that later to, I'm gonna need that later to get some mage gear. It's a mage accessory. I'm at 68 gold? Dang, okay. Oh, there's a, gold squirrel here. So the gold critters are really rare, so pretty much just whenever you see one, try and get it. Well, there's not much else to say there. It's pretty useless, honestly. Like, I could turn it into food if I was a monster, but I am not, so I won't. Try quick stacking my items here, because I've got kind of a lot of stuff in my inventory. I'll put away these things right now, since I don't need them. The accessories can go to the accessories place. Yeah. Put away these, because I don't need them right now. I'll take off a couple of my extra accessories, too. So, like, yeah, this should be fine. I'll keep the Feral Claws on me, because since they're warding, I can put them on for 4 defense during boss fights, so I'll kind of keep those as like a boss fight accessory for now. Of course, I'm not using a melee weapon, so they don't actually help me, but it's useful enough. Looks like I didn't get a natural Eye of Cthulhu spawn, which is a little unfortunate, but I couldn't. It would be quite greedy of me to... Oh, there's a spider biome down here. I was looking at the map willy-nilly, but I noticed that there's a spider biome here. Spider biome is useful for summoner once you get to hard mode, but that's a ways off, and I'm not going summoner, so that's not exactly useful for us. We've got pretty much everything sorted for the Eye of Cthulhu fight right now. All that's left is for me to grab the summon and actually go through with it. So I'll look for some. Oh, I don't have lenses. Oh, that sucks. Well, I kind of have to just sit here and grind for lenses right now because I need to craft an Eye of Cthulhu summon. Because, well, I mean, I can't summon it without the summon. Can I? Oh, how about this? So, instead of waiting for eyes to grind out the summon, I think that what I'll do is I will just go caving and look for a summon in one of those chests underground. Because if I can find an underground chest, that'll save me some time, and I still want to go caving for that magluminescence. So that kills two birds with one stone. So I will see you guys back in the cave. Well, I suppose while I'm walking, I'll talk about something. So, I know this is kind of like completely unrelated to Terraria, but about why I never play on my main account on, like, in the YouTube channel. Because, like, my main account has mega levels. I've got a lot of level 15 cards. I've got many Evos, too. So why don't I play on my why don't I play on my main account? It's also free to play, by the way. But, the reason I don't play on it is because, I don't make many mistakes anymore. But I'm still not winning too many games either. I mean, of course, I'm like close to 50-50 win rate, but the thing is that losing and knowing I also didn't make a mistake is extraordinarily disheartening. So it just makes me not want to play the game every time I lose a game that I made no mistakes. Of course, that doesn't happen all that often, but every once in a while when it does happen that I lost and it was quite literally not my fault, it makes me just not want to play the game. So when I'm playing Clash Royale, I almost always stick to my mini accounts because it's on the mini accounts that I, have a challenge that's overcomable. Levels and a bad player are a much more overcomable challenge than a half decent player with an overpowered deck. Because an overpowered deck, it really just it plays itself. If they're even slightly competent, they'll probably be able to beat me. Like if you put someone with medium competency on the the Evo XE Ram spam deck, they'd probably beat me, like just straight up, which is kind of fun. That Little Prince buff is looking really nice though, because Little Prince buff, I know it's like literally 3 damage, but it's some pretty huge interaction changes. I was looking at my Little Prince games today, and actually, things that the Little Prince are shooting almost always survive on a tiny sliver of HP. And you know what I think would change that tiny sliver of HP? 3 damage difference on each attack. I think that actually would make most things die 1 shot less. Also, 2-shotting stab gobs instead of 3-shotting is really nice. I'll turn off the zoom on my map now. Now that we've got a pretty solid weapon, I am going to be much more aggressive on killing these hornets because I need jungle spores, I need vines, I need stingers because I need to craft a snap thorn sometime soon. Oh, you can see that little wooden thing is where I hunkered down one time. Oh, I didn't realize there was more Crimtane here. I forgot about that entirely. I'm hoping for 15. If you remember a second ago, I said I needed 15, or this is not 15, this is 12. Okay, this is 11. I can count. There's a bajillion enemies around here. This is getting kind of dangerous. That regen band is extraordinarily helpful in situations like these. You can see I'm just constantly healing health. I mean, I'm poisoned, so I'm not healing, but when I'm not poisoned anymore, I will be healing. If that ever happens, because I'm just constantly getting hit. I'm killing this man-eater right now because I'm hoping it'll drop a vine. No vine. Oh, it is 12. I didn't mind one of them. Okay. Wow. So yeah, that's 3 more bars. I need 5 more bars, I remember, so in order to get 5 more... Oh! I didn't realize I was so low health. What? Huh. That actually surprised me quite a bit. I was not expecting that at all. I'll cut out and get back in once I'm back. This is going to be a long walk. While I'm here, by the way, I'm going to make a quick PSA. These little annoyances in your world, like for traversing, every time I walk this tree, I end up like stopping for a moment to go down that hole, and it's just like kind of awkward to get in. A little PSA is, always make it convenient because you're gonna walk through that area more times than you think. It's just pretty much always worth it to make your world more convenient to move around in. So um, if you're ever thinking to yourself, should I do this? I don't want to waste my time. Just do it. It's worth it. Even if it does end up being a waste of time at the end of the day, um, the amount of like mental capacity that you save yourself from the annoyance is worth it. It just always is worth it. So yeah, I'll see you guys back in the cave. While I was traversing back over to the cave, actually, I just remembered that actually I do have a lucky horseshoe, so I can be completely no fear jumping down this cave now because I don't have to worry about fall damage at all. So I can just make these giant leaps and be completely fine. So one of the nicest parts about Terraria versus Minecraft is that in Terraria you might start off weak, but by the end of the game you're pretty much the god of the world, and not taking fall damage is the first little step. Now I can be a little bit more bold when I'm falling down holes, which is very nice. Oh, that's annoying. So, by the way, if you notice my inventory, I have more vines and stingers and spores than when I died. The reason for that is because I grabbed the extras out of my storage system. Because I'm going to need, well, I did the math, I need 27 stingers, 39 spores, and 9 vines in order to craft all the things that I want. So I just made sure to get them now, so I'll know exactly how many I have in total. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to be slaughtering these everything that can drop a stinger until I get 27 stingers. I'm almost dead already. Dang. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be camping for a bit to regenerate. So I'll see you guys in a minute again. Alright, I'm practically back to full health. If you notice here, I made like a full setup. I got a chair and I got a campfire. That's because sitting in a chair will actually increase your regen speed, and being near a campfire will also increase your regen speed. So I just want to be regenning as fast as possible so I don't have to wait so long. It's kind of a nice little thing, so I'll just keep that regen setup around with me. I'm trying to kill this man-eater, but it's being annoying and not coming out. So I'll go over here and kill these ones. There we go. It's dying pretty quickly. That's nice. I've got 7 of the 9 vines already, which is very nice to see. So I want this one to die. Come out. Come out. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's not coming out. They like to target you when you're not looking and you have your pickaxe out. So I don't know if that's even like a real mechanic, but when a thing is not coming out and it's being stubborn, I take out my pickaxe and it works 100% of the time, I swear. So, yeah. My aim is not aiming. Okay, I've pretty much already almost taken my entire health bar, so I might be back to that house in a moment just to be regenning, but, how many vines do I have? 8, so I can kill one more of these guys. Well, I need to kill one more of these guys. Oh! I was trying to mirror, but I missed the click. That's kind of my fault for being too aggressive. Yeah. I die a lot in Terraria. That's kind of just how it goes. I'll cut back once I'm back again. You know, I was looking at, I was just thinking while I was walking back over here, and I realized that now that I've gotten used to commentating a bit more, it feels so quiet when I'm not commentating now. Because, like, I used to play hours upon hours of Terraria sitting in utter silence, but, I mean, of course, aside from the gameplay audio, but, now, when I'm not talking, it just feels like so quiet. It's kind of weird. I'm getting used to the sound of my own voice, I guess. Oh, that's some useful health. So, we just finished getting our last vine. Actually, that's pretty useful. So, if you notice now, I've got 10 vines. I only needed 9 anyway, so that's more than enough vines. And stingers, we're at 22 out of 27, so I'll keep on ripping and tearing. You see the sparkly hornet. The sparkly hornet means that it's got some of my money. This is a fairy, by the way. It'll do a little spin and it'll show you something. So I will follow it so it can show me whatever it has to show me. It's showing me a chest. The fairies will always show you something useful. I mean, or at least kind of slightly useful-ish. Sometimes they'll show you absolute garbage, like a chest you've already discovered, but I haven't been around this cave all too much, so it is worth it for me to follow the fairy around. Once you're in late game, you pretty much just ignore the fairies, though, because they can't show you anything useful. There's a lot of bats around. I'm almost dead again. I do not want to... Oh, Okay, I need to find shelter, and I need to find it like a couple minutes ago. How am I gonna go about this? I'm gonna go over to here and then wall myself in, and then this should be enough. There are no man-eaters right here, so yeah. I'm gonna dig out a little house so I can make my regen setup again, and then I will see you guys once I'm at max. By the way, I realize this is kind of a long episode of Terraria. I've just been wanting to play Terraria all day long, so I'm just gonna keep on playing and playing and playing until I don't feel like it anymore. Which is probably gonna be relatively soon, actually. I don't think I'm gonna be fighting the Eye today because that would just be too much for one episode. Since we already did the King Slime fight, I mean, it is like a relatively productive episode. We did boss prep, we built the arena, got gun bullets. So we did do some relatively useful stuff today, but I still would like to do some more. Bibbidi stabbity. Oh, I should be using my shotgun. I completely forgot about that. We're at 24 out of 27 of the stingers we need now. I can pretty much just ignore gold now. There's not much else gold is useful for after you've got the armor, the pick, and the clock. Oh, we've got Feral Bite. I hate Feral Bite. Feral Bite is an effect that randomly applies other negative effects to you over time. So, like, I might just randomly get hit with something like blindness, which I was just hit by a second ago. More Hermes boots are useless. I will take these good healing pots. I'll take the dynamite stick. I'll take the torches. I saw some chests up here, so that's why I'm, like, scaling these walls. Mace. That would have been extremely useful during the goblin fight, but not so much anymore. Well, all the way down I go, I guess. Okay. So, I'll keep exploring. Oh, this is a beehive up here. It won't do much if you don't bother it, but if you bother it, there's a boss inside, so gotta be careful of that. Be careful with piercing weapons around here, because if you shoot a weapon that can go through walls, it can very easily disturb the boss, and you can get yourself killed pretty easy that way. I'll turn off autopause, I completely forgot about that. I don't like autopause, but I do use it when it's necessary. Stinger. Yeah, Stinger. Oh, we got Nature's Gift. That's another useful mage accessory. Not a mage, but maybe it's trying to tell me to become a mage. Who knows? The hearts are appreciated, but not all that useful right now. I've already been to this area, so I'm gonna head back to the main cave. I'll resize this. So, these are looking pretty standard right now. Let me take a look at the map for a second. The main cave is this way, actually, so it looks like we're on an offshoot of the main cave right now. But, it's still relatively okay. Actually, I have no idea at what stopping point I'm going to call this episode at, because, like, maybe I should try and get... Oh, there's the Tinkerer. That's extraordinarily useful. Rocket Boots, Tinkerer's Workshop. I want to get this guy blocked off so he doesn't die. So he can sit in this box until I can make him a house. Yeah, okay. Ah, there's lava. So, that means that we're getting close to hell. Bottom of the world's hell. So we're, like, 2/3 of the way there. The jungle cave, note that I'm saying the jungle cave, not just a jungle cave, but the one jungle cave is, it almost always leads you nearly all the way down to hell. Oh, there's a regrowth staff, which is one of the last two things I needed. I also want these archery potions, because remember Archer for the wall of flesh. I see some Crimtane ore down there, so I think that what I'll do is I'll mine this Crimtane ore, and then I'll call it for, and then I'll do a little bit of sorting, and then I'll call it for this episode. So I'll be completely ready for the Eye of Cthulhu tomorrow. By the way, the Minecraft series, I really wanted to start it today, actually. My intention was to do a Terraria and Minecraft video today, but I ended up doing Clash Royale and Terraria today instead. The reason for that is because, oh, wait, the Eye is gonna spawn. I guess we're doing the Eye today, too, okay. That was completely unexpected. I'm gonna, quickly mine these ores and then get back to spawn, because that boss is gonna spawn, I believe, at 8:30 or something. So I've got about a minute to get everything ready. So, yeah, I'm gonna quick stack all my stuff and then try and get ready for the boss. I gotta craft quickly because stuff. Blade of grass. Bars, Crimtane. Where's my topaz? I need... Not topaz. I need... Oh, it is topaz. Okay. So we're gonna make the magluminescence right now. This will. It's kind of difficult to see the effects of the topaz. I mean the magluminescence when you're not playing the game, but when you are playing the game, it is so incredibly much better to have the thing. It's better to have the thing. My brain isn't braining right now because I'm like thinking at rapid fire pace because the boss is about to start, and I'm worried about that. I'm gonna combine a bunch of my accessories. I can put on the feral claws, and now everything should be ready to go. Actually, oh, I forgot about bullets. I need bullets, bullets. Actually, I don't even know if it's gonna spawn since I mirrored away. Honestly, it might not even spawn. If it doesn't spawn, that'd be kind of embarrassing, but Oh, there it is. So, yeah. I'll grab as many bullets as I can before the boss starts, but here it is. Boss time. So, this is what I've been working towards this entire episode. I used all my potions. I hit B to buff. I know I'm wasting an archery potion doing that, but it's fine. Oh, I can put on my gold helmet now. I can put on my gold helmet now so I can get my full set bonus. It's dying way faster than I thought. I might have over-prepared for this as well. But it's going to get much harder later on. Once it starts instant dashing, it's going to be much more difficult to stop. These servants are annoying, but not all that difficult to handle either. There it is. There are the instant dashes. The ones I know and love. Okay. It's very difficult to hit it at all when it's instant dashing like that. That's one of the biggest reasons why I like the shotgun for this fight, because the bullets move fast enough that you can actually hit it. And since it hits in, like, hard pumps, not consistently... Oh, wow, that was absurdly... What? I could swear that the eye was supposed to be harder than that. Okay. The first time I beat the Eye of Cthulhu, my heart was pounding out of my chest, and that was a cakewalk. Okay. See you guys next time.